are moments in life where chances happen to us. One of such chances are times where you walk into someone who is totally strange to you. But by attraction, by whatsoever is, maybe by gesture, you're just attracted to that particular person. And most times people drive it further, wanting to know this particular person, be it a friend, a boyfriend, or having a relationship, or even finding spousal connection with such a person. These things happen all the time. It could be chance. For some, they call it luck. However, we need to talk about this particular thing today, and we're going to be looking at meeting a stranger. And I have people here that are going to be discussing this particular topic with me as we do justice to this to let you know how to put yourself together when you meet a stranger. Welcome. Please to sit down.
Thank you very much,
Thank you,
Johnny.
Johnny.
This is Hot Button. My name is Johnny, and I have with me on the program.
I am Oluwashimilore.
And
My name is Adebayo.
welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Johnny.
Today, we want to look at meeting a stranger. Meeting a stranger. Oh, I don't know. What do you think? Who is a stranger to you?
Very interesting. Well, in layman's term, a stranger is someone I do not know. It can also be someone that I haven't had a personal acquaintance with.
Okay. Okay, let's hear from you.
Well, I agree with that.
Okay.
Basically, a stranger means someone you have nothing to do with in the past.
Someone you have nothing
To do
to
with
do
in
with
the
in the
past.
past. Now, how should we carry ourselves when we meet a stranger who is interested in us, maybe for a relationship or something?
Okay. The very first question to ask is, am I interested in the person?
Okay.
Because, well, I meet a stranger and he's interested in me. And I ask myself the question, are you really interested in the person? Because, okay, as we ladies, we already know that if a particular guy is interested in you, obviously he's going to be showing signs.
Okay.
You're going to be seeing gestures, a whole lot of things that signifies that yes, this guy is interested in you. And I, on the other hand, if I'm interested in him, there are ways I'm going to approach him.
Okay.
But if I am not, well, I just have to play along and tell him the truth.
So you carry yourself in the line of be open straight.
Exactly, because you cannot just keep playing with the person's mind.
Okay.
And the person has this mindset that I have feelings for her. And I, on the other hand, I don't have feelings for you. And we keep on playing to the extent that he goes on to the point to now, okay, ask me out.
Maybe on the same day.
And what would be my reply is no, because he's going to be shocked that, okay, I've been giving him the same gestures, I'm giving him the same feelings, we're having that vibe with each other. So what happened?
Okay.
What went wrong all of a sudden? So it's going to be like a shock in his face.
To the person. Okay, let me hear from Bayo. How should we carry ourselves when we meet strangers who are interested in us? You know, this particular thing is two ways.
Yes.
There's a way girls carry it. Let me hear from you.
Thank you very much. You
Okay.
know, I was going to say we guys do the showing interest.
Okay.
More, but it's always, especially in this part of the world,
Okay.
world where we find ourselves, it's always somehow tricky to see a lady that would be actually interested in you and show it, except you try to show it first so
Exactly.
they don't look cheap. But in some rare cases where we'll see situations like that, I think I would agree with her point where she said it depends on what you feel towards that
person.
particular person.
Okay.
And if it's sure, if it's obvious that the kind of gesture this person is showing me goes in line with her being interested in me, it also depends on whether I have someone in my life already. If I am free, I mean, if I'm 100% free, and I think this person is a cool person, I
Okay.
could be open-minded.
First date.
I mean, there's no point to. We all are strangers at one point.
Exactly, and definitely.
So,
Yes.
like she said, there's no point for us to start trying to beat around the bush, really, if we know what we want. But if I'm not free, and I don't want to go on that path with that person, I will let that person know.
Something caught my attention that you said, when I am with someone or when I'm not with someone.
Yes.
Now, if you are with someone, what is your impression about giving your number to a stranger who is interested in you?
Well, in order not to make my partner feel insecure, I think it's best to stay away from doing such. Once you know the intention of that particular person
yeah.
towards you is to probably explore relationship.
Okay.
I think it's best not to go. The Bible says, do not lead me into temptation. Well, I say, if you don't want to be led into temptation, run away from temptation when you see one.
Wow, run away from temptation when you see one.
Yes,
What
that's
is
what
your
I think.
impression? You have a relationship going,
Okay.
but you meet the stranger,
Okay.
and then he has interest in you. Perhaps it's even possible that you said, no, we can't have any. But again, what do you feel about exchanging your number with a stranger?
Okay. Well, I feel that.
That
Okay.
seems to be hard. You know?
It seems to be hard
It's
because,
a really
well,
tricky question.
very, very tricky. Okay, let me speak from personal experience.
Yeah, that's what I want
All
to
right.
hear. Yeah.
Okay. During my internship,
Okay.
I met a couple of people, couple of guys, and also, well, I wouldn't say I was in a relationship. It was not like a relationship, really. Well, I wouldn't say when I was in a relationship though. But there was this particular person that had interest in me.
Okay.
Well, we started talking. I realized that okay, it's fun to be with.
Did you hear that? Okay. it's
Let,
fun to be-
let me
Good,
state my
good.
point.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
So
what
it's
happens
actually
when you don't run away from temptation.
When you don't run away from temptation, you begin to have fun in it. Okay, let's hear you.
it's actually fun to be with, but I have a boyfriend. Not like we're in a relationship, but still, okay, let me just say I have a boyfriend. And I find this person interesting. But that doesn't mean that I won't collect your number or I won't give you my number.
So you
Because he's showing interest in me, fine. I don't have a problem with that.
anybody
and I find
can
you
show interest in me.
Yeah,
but it doesn't-
anybody-
It's
exactly.
up to me to accept.
it's actually
whether
up to me to accept
Okay.
it. And I can freely tell him that yes, I am in a relationship.
Okay.
And I can also inform my boyfriend about it that, okay, I'm this kind of person that likes to rant to my boyfriend.
Okay.
Anything that happens
You
all
wanna
the
tell him.
time. So I always want to like tell him that, okay, I met this particular person today and this and this is how it went
I
and
found
all.
him, he was
So
fun,
I
and
found
I
him,
gave him
yeah,
my
that kind of, because
my
you have to be
number.
open to your boyfriend. You just have to tell him and, well, yeah, his response towards it. So I don't see anything bad in me giving my number to the person because one, the person we have to respect his boundaries because I've already told you that I have a boyfriend.
So you would tell a stranger you have a boyfriend.
Yes,
Isn't that
instantly.
too much information on the first day?
Well, just like you said, guys differ from guys.
Okay.
Guys differ from guys. There are some guys that instantly they tell you that okay, I love you, I like you, I have interest in you and oh blah blah blah. Then you on the other hand, well,
But
if you find the person,
bottom line, you don't have a problem giving a stranger your number.
I don't have a problem giving a stranger my number.
How would you feel, Bayo? You have this girlfriend and she doesn't have a problem giving her number
But
to
I
a
have
stranger.
I have no intention.
No intention,
with
just
the
number.
person at all, just number, just to chit chat. That's all.
Well, I should have been more prepared before coming here.
Okay. Now you're
Well,
here.
to me, if I have a girlfriend freely gives her number out to strangers, especially guys, it will put me in a situation where my level of security in that relationship will start to shake
From the very foundation.
from the very foundation. That's
Okay.
what I think. Because I feel, like you said, there should be boundaries.
Okay.
And I feel you should respect me. Not that, you should call me brother, not that kind of respect. But when it comes to you
Respect
respecting
your
my
position in
emotions,
her life. Okay.
respecting my emotions.
Okay.
You should do that. I think I deserve that as your boyfriend.
So by giving a number to a stranger, that affects your
Not
is it disrespect
not
to your emotion?
not all the time.
Okay.
Not all the time. There are some times you would not even know.
Okay.
Like she said guys are different. There are some guys that will not come to you as they are interested in you the first day.
Yes.
Some guys will come to you to want to be friends. Even some guys will come to you to actually want to be friends at first.
Okay.
It's when you guys get to know each other that they will now start to be like, this guy is actually cool. Let me see if we can explore the road of relationship. I wouldn't say if she gives a number to that kind of guy on the first day, I mean, the guy posts just as a friend. Not threats.
Okay. So it's
but
just
when
fine.
someone tells you, come to you bluntly, like, okay, I want you to be my girlfriend, and you go ahead to give your number, and I know about it. It happens today. It happens tomorrow. It happens. I'm a human being.
Okay, your security will begin to shake a little bit.
Okay.
Now, my question is, why would you have a boyfriend?
Okay.
You're just meeting a stranger. He has interest in you. What are you giving him your number for?
Well, there was something I wanted to say concerning what he said.
Okay.
Do you know that there are some ladies that tend to have more male friends than that of female friends?
Yes,
Same thing as guys too that tend to
Okay.
have more female friends than that of male friends.
Mm.
In this case,
Mm-hmm.
I meet a guy, and automatically my boyfriend already knows. Okay, before he met me, he already knows the kind of person I am.
Mm.
Guys tend to approach you all the time, like anytime you're walking or something, particular guy calls your name. Ah, hi, what's up? This, that. There are some guys that tend to do that thing.
I know.
There are some guys that tend to do that. Any small thing, a girl calls them, hey, what's up? As they're walking, hi, how you doing? Hey.
Is that what they call a ladies' man?
Yes.
Okay.
So me giving my number out to a stranger, I have already explained everything to you. And if he's the kind of guy that on the first day, he tells me that, Shimnere, I saw this thing in you that attracted me, the way you smile, the way you laugh, your thinking capacity, everything about you. And I tell you that, okay, I appreciate, and I appreciate. But I'm in a relationship. But that won't make me to now say I'm going to cut off that person. No.
No, it shouldn't.
So you
I
shouldn't
agree with-
cut
I agree
off
with
that
At
person.
all.
Well, you know, Steve Harvey said something. He says, no guy really has a girl, like a female friend, for just friend's sake. Every guy is looking for that crack.
You know,
And that once there is that little crack, you just break in.
yes.
The reason the person has not broken in is because of the boundary the girl has set. That no true guy wants to keep a female. You're keeping that lady because you want something. The day she breaks that boundary and you find a crack, you get it.
You know-
How about that?
You know, that was why I said it's different with guys.
Okay.
It's different with guys. I agree with Steve Harvey on that. Because I personally, I am not the type of guy that just, walk up to a totally strange person
Okay.
and say, I like you. Because, I'm just seeing you
Seeing
for
you,
the first time.
okay.
What am I feel if anyone should come to me like that, except you say, okay, you look good. I like the way you look. I will say, okay, you are right. But when you start to go like, I like you, I like the kind of, come on, you are just meeting me for, how can you like the kind of, you don't even know if I'm a serial killer or
But
not.
realistically speaking,
Yes.
there are guys. I'm a guy. We are guys. We know this thing. You walk up to, oh my God, you look so gorgeous. Can I have your number?
Yes, that
Is that so plain? Is that so okay?
well, we are different.
So you want to get my number because I'm gorgeous?
well,
What
you
do you
might
wanna
want
do
to
with gorgeous?
you might want to explore more.
What
than
do you want to do with gorgeous?
I mean, if
Okay,
you want,
so,
if you want to go to
For
the,
that part, when a guy walks up to me and tells me, Shimnere, you're gorgeous, I won't give you my number. Because you've said that to so many girls. So it's
You're
not like
jealous already when you're not in a relationship with him. How do you?
I won't give you my number.
you know,
It was just like something that happened,
Okay.
and the person walked up to me and was like, I've been seeing you pass around the neighborhood and oh, how are you doing? Fortunately, that day I didn't carry my phone. I didn't carry my phone. I was just like strolling on the street. I didn't even carry my phone at all. Then the guy came to approach me like, okay, I've been seeing you and I've been noticing you and all, but I did not know how to approach you. But finally, I just started to approach you. Then he was like, can I have your number? I asked him the question, does it look like I have a phone with me? Because I asked him the question, does it look like I have a phone with me?
They wouldn't know. You might have pockets.
No, well...
But that was your own way of saying...
Yeah, because I told him, I'm not giving you my number.
Because you don't actually have to get
no matter
your number
how
from
you
the phone.
try to ask for the number, no, I'm not going to give you, because that particular word, you are gorgeous, you're pretty, you are beautiful, you've said it to so many girls. Please look for another pickup line.
No, okay, you want a different pickup line?
Don't get me wrong.
Now, this is what I'm trying to look at. A lot of guys do this thing. We know it. Maybe they don't know it, but we know this thing.
Of course we do.
You know, if you haven't done it, you must have heard from a friend.
From a friend. Yes.
No guy just wants your number to fill up his space on the phone.
No guy does that.
True.
So, for me, if a girl doesn't want to have something to do with me, she won't give me her number. If I walk up to you and I say, I want your number, you're opening that window. You're telling me that is green light. And it begins from there.
No,
So
that's relative to me.
Well, it might be relative to you, but this is what mostly happens. As I have your number,
Well,
I have you've
mostly.
created a connection, a bridge between you and I. If you give me that bridge, I'll walk through that bridge and catch up with you wherever you are.
That's if I give you that bridge.
Good. Now, as a guy, let me tell you the truth. Most guys, and I'll say this for free, most guys, 70-80% of guys, when your girlfriend denies a stranger his number, you feel much more confident.
It's not nice. It's not, why are you saying 80%? It's 100%.
100%. Thank God. I was just trying to be a little bit moderate.
Because
if your
peps
girl
up
refuses
your ego. As
exactly.
A man. Yes.
And then, do you know what it does to a guy when you walk up to a girl and you say, "Can I have your number?"
And she gives you the number.
If she says, "I can't give you your number," my God, you want to meet that girl a second time.
Yes.
Because you want the number. We are just built like that.
Like that.
The moment you give me your number that first time, I won't even have that eagerness to call you. Because our sisters need to know this. There is a way, for guys, we are built in a way like the lions. We want to chase our animals.
We like to chase.
We like to chase. So if you make the chase easy, when lions roar and monkeys fall from the trees, they don't stress themselves. But a lion selects. And then you go for that chase. So our sisters can learn something today. When you give us your number on the first day, you make the chase too easy. Easy comes, easy goes. Let me go to this question. Is it appropriate to give a fake, in as much as you don't want to give a stranger your number? Is it appropriate to give a fake name or a fake number and a fake address to a stranger?
In some situations, I think it is.
Let me hear what kind of situation might want to make you do that.
Okay.
When you could easily, the reason for this question, you could easily say no. What would make you go to the extent of giving a fake name, a fake number, and a fake address?
You know, for a guy,
Yes.
there's actually no need.
There's
you
actually
can
no
say no or yes. But for a lady, I mean, you are meeting, okay, don't let me say a guy like me.
Okay.
You are meeting a very huge looking guy, rough looking guy in a private or in a secluded area.
Okay, when
Where
there's a little bit
if
of threat.
anything should go wrong, you won't have an upper hand, or no one will be there to save
Okay.
you. And this guy is asking for your number. I think it's just, and you don't want to give this guy your number. I think it's just wise for you to smile and change one and replace it with 2 in your number.
Yes.
So, in what situation would you do that? I would like to hear from the lady, because most times we ask for the number.
Yes, it's actually very right on that point.
Okay.
Very, very right. Because I see someone and very rough, not good looking to me.
Okay.
And you ask me for my, okay, let me start with address. You ask me for my address. I won't give you my address.
Okay.
Because one, why do you want to come and visit me? Why do you want to pay me a visit? Why? we are just meeting.
Okay.
And the second day you want to come to my house, pay me a visit. Why?
No, it could just be the question of, so where do you stay?
No, I won't.
You know, those are
Honestly,
really
I
first
won't give
questions they
you.
ask, like when you meet, okay?
I won't give you at all. I won't give you.
So on what condition would you give a guy fake name and a fake number?
Condition I'll give a guy fake name and a fake number. Well, I'll still relate back to what he said.
Okay.
Someone that is not good looking, someone that is rough and all, and you ask me for my name. Honestly, I will give you a fake name.
Just to get
For
away from
security
that
reasons.
Yeah,
situation.
just to get away from him and for security reasons.
Okay.
And at times, the person can even be trailing right behind you just, okay, please tell me your name, please tell me your name, please tell me your name. And I do not want to tell you my name.
When people begin to pester you,
Yes.
you just want to do something that will get
Exactly.
them off. Okay.
So there's no how I'm going to give you a wrong name. I can't tell you my name just because of that.
Now, does giving, you know, like your girl giving a stranger, you know, her number or her details on the first day, does it give you the impression that she's not so principled and disciplined?
When it becomes an habit, yes.
Or when it becomes a regular thing?
Yes.
Okay.
When it becomes an habit, yes. But you know, I am this kind of person that believe that the situation of life is not static. There are always variables. There are always exceptions.
Dynamics, okay.
So if it becomes an habit, then you are giving me nothing to make me feel like I can trust you. But if it's not an habit, maybe just once in a while, or a situation where she actually can't say no, because maybe something would, if that relationship part doesn't come, another benefit might come from it once in a while.
If it's
I'm cool
not
with
regular.
that.
But what do you think? Does that have anything to do with personal principle when you give a stranger your number?
It does.
Okay.
It does actually. But on this particular case,
Okay.
if I have a boyfriend that is the ladies' man, everyone, not even just for good looking, no, I'm never talking about good
Okay,
looking. You
yeah.
are smart, you are intellectual. Obviously, ladies will want to run after you.
Okay.
Yes, they will want to take that catch immediately.
Okay.
So if I have that kind of person, as a boyfriend, we would have to talk about it before getting into that relationship. Because you cannot just be telling me that you're going to be giving your number out to girls
girl.
randomly, or you attend social events and a girl should approach you and be like, oh, hi, I saw these and you give the person your no. If it's going to be happening, no, please. It actually has to stop, because you can actually reduce it.
From a girl's point of view, when your boyfriend turns down a girl's request to have his number, what does that do to you?
I feel proud. Honestly,
You're
I
proud?
feel very, very proud. Yes.
Raises up your ego.
Yes, I feel very proud.
So
Yes, that's my
when your
boyfriend.
says, no, you can't have my number.
That trust is going to be there.
Tell me about it. When your girlfriend does that, how does it make you feel?
Point blank, it makes me feel good.
So-
Especially when you know that this guy having my number is
Okay.
going in the way of him trying to have something to do with me, let's say relationship or sexual relation to do with me, then you saying no is a good way of telling me that I am enough for you.
So it is safe to say that being hostile to strangers give our partners confidence or a reason to trust us.
No, it
No,
is not safe to
at
say
all.
that.
It's a two-way thing.
Help me explain.
Okay, you cannot just say be hostile to strangers will give your partner, there will be trust. Because if you keep on pushing strangers away, well, yes, some of them are actually for the interest.
Yes,
But
no, yes, no.
Along the line,
Okay.
well, they see that you are not giving them that opportunity, and they cannot break into that part. They can't break into that relation. They can't grab you like that. So
So with that, it gives you confidence.
it gives me confidence. Yes.
Tell me about it, Bayo.
There's been one or two times where I was hostile with in situations like
Okay.
that. But it can be every time. I don't think it's proper for you to be hostile.
But
The
do
fact
you,
that people,
do you think it makes your girlfriend happy? Because she's
should-
at home thinking, as he's outside now, I know he will not give his number to any girl because I've already
if it's
seen.
done by me being hostile to people, she should not be happy about that. Because at one point or the other, we were all strangers to each other.
Yes.
So if this kind of thing doesn't come in from me meeting that person, another thing might come from it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be because I'm not interested in that person, I should be hostile to that person. If I am hostile to that person, then it doesn't even guarantee that I am
You do it all
loyal
the
to
time.
my
To
Okay.
your
to
girlfriend.
my
yes.
girlfriend. It's just me being a terrible person in the society.
In the society. I love the sound of that. You being a terrible, or whoever does that, being a terrible, person
in
to
the
the society.
society.
I think
you can't just be
meeting
hostile.
strangers could be dangerous. However, the fact that we are meeting a stranger should not replace the true personality of who we are.
Yes.
You don't
Absolutely.
have to be hostile to a stranger just because you want to please your partner.
I mean,
You can politely decline.
Yes.
You can politely tell the person, I'm sorry.
No
I
interest.
wish I could give you my number, but I have a relationship.
Yes.
Can we be friends? If you don't want to be friends, politely,
know.
I'm sorry, I have a lot of friends. I don't even know how to reach them. We can be polite. We can still maintain our humanity and try not
Thank you very much.
to get on people's nerves
Very
because
well.
we do not know what tomorrow holds.
Holds.
This stranger today might be a savior tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
But that does
exactly.
not mean we cannot be weary of strangers.
Yes.
We should be weary of strangers.
It's a prayer to
However, we should do that intelligently. I want to thank you guys for being on the program today.
Thank you
and
very
for
much.
You're
all your
welcome. Thank you.
contributions. Thank you
It's a
so much.
pleasure.
This is where we draw the curtain for today. Please join us again same time next week for another fresh episode.
Thank
Bye
you
for
very
now.
much.
Master Rabbit.